Cooperage or barrel makings goes back over 5,000 years, 3,690 BC. They found paintings on an Egyptian pyramid. The Romans actually brought it to this country in the form it's in now, and we haven't really perfected it, just a bit of modernisation with some machines here and there, but other than that it's stayed true to its form. But cooperage in its original format, going back, well, even into the early 1900s, was the original service industry, because everything came in barrels, whether it was horseshoes, nails, flour, apples, grease, tar, paint, turps, lard, everything. Once we've sawn the staves off at the circular saw, jointed them on the planing machine, the next job is to do what we call raising them, and we just have what we call standard raise hoop, one for each size of cask. Put it. And we just basically fill the hoop up. This cask size is a little bit different. This is half anchor for. We had a customer up in the northeast, so I did about 6 of these. So these are 6 gallon. 30 litre kegs that most pubs do now. And from there we'd level it up, size it up and get the size, and then it goes on the fire, and then the rest of the process is done in the hand shop. The decline of the cooperage industry is really sort of set off in the 1920s with apples coming in boxes instead of barrels and different bits and pieces, and then advent of drinks casks, beer casks, declined in the late 60s, early 70s with the advent of stainless steel casks and metal casks. Even more today, because we're fighting plastic casks as well in this day and age. I set the cooperage up. I've been coopering myself for 38 years. I started at T&R Theakston's in Massam, and from Theakston's I moved to Wadworth's in Devizes in Wiltshire because I was headhunted and the job prospects looked a bit better. And after 18 years in Wiltshire, I just thought it was time to come home. So for my 50th birthday, so 10th of May 2013, the White Rose Cooperage Limited was incorporated. It's got 1 director, which is myself. We employ 2 people, which is myself and an apprentice. That's one of the main reasons that when I thought about leaving Wadworth's, I mean, it was 4 years in the concept, from talking about it with the wife to it actually happening. That was the idea, because my latter time at Wadworth's I was spent doing more work for other people than I was actually doing for the brewery I was employed by. So yeah, there is the new microbrewers coming into it, the wood aging. They want a point of difference, and we can supply that point of difference. So I don't think it's going to get back to where it was pre-1969, where there's going to be vast volumes, but there's going to be enough to keep people like myself ticking over and just earning a nice little living. What's made me stick with it? Hard one. I don't know, but I've never seen it as a job. It's just part of who I am. Besides the Wadworth's job, I had a couple of jobs offered where I could have gone into cooperages and sat in an office and managed it, and I just looked at it and I thought, that's not me, this is me. Work boots, an apron, and I mean, we've had a conversation with friends that we go out to with beer club on a Friday night, and they were on about quiz shows one week, and one of them says, "I hate people that introduce themselves as managing directors or company directors." And I thought, And he said to me, he says, "How do you introduce yourself?" And I went, as a laugh, I went, "Alistair Sims, managing director, pleased to meet you." And he went, "No, how the bloody hell do you introduce yourself properly?" And I went, "Master Cooper." And I said, "That's all I say I am." River Reed. It's called Rush or Flag in the cooperage industry. This comes from a company in Bedfordshire, and they actually pick it off the Nene and the Great Ouse because they are the cleanest rivers in the country. We can use it from Norfolk, but trouble is with the Norfolk rush, that with all the nitrogen on the land, fertiliser, the rush tends to rot a little bit quicker. So we start where the bung stave is, or where the filling stave is, and what we do, you push it in and you walk it in with your fingers as you're going round. So you're pushing, using your right hand to push it in, and your left points to your left fingers to make sure it's into the groove. I say this is the only sealant that we use. Between the uprights of the casks, the staves, there's actually no sealant of any kind. It's just pure butt joints, and all that keeps them, stops them from leaking, is the tightness of the hoops. My old man was telling me, him and my old boss, the old gentleman that I served my time under, they used to go out drinking. After they both retired, they used to have an odd afternoon out and have a pint or three together, I think. And my old man said, just before my old boss died, he said to him, he says, "Where your Alistair gets all his information from?" He says, "I don't know," because he says, "I don't know half of the stuff he's on about." And he says, "It's just there naturally." So he always said that I'd been here before and done the job before. But if he had, I don't know what I'd come back and done it again for, because it's hard work. It's maybe what I like about it, it is hard work. My aim's to keep the job alive and stop it dying. However, I can do it.